Good Friday morning. Good Friday morning to everyone. I hope you're having a great morning. My early riser entrepreneurs, good to see you. As always, this is Diana with workwithdiana.com. And I'm going to take a few minutes to share out this broadcast to some other groups while this is going. When you get on, if you're on live with me this morning, great to see you. Definitely put down in the comments where you are streaming live from so that I can go back and see who was on the broadcast with us. Let's see if I refresh this, if I can see what I need to see right now. And as always, if you have not liked our page, which is Marketing Tools You Can Use, go ahead and like the page so you're notified when we put our posts on here. Hopefully when we get some new equipment, which will be a new phone, we will be able to go live from our phone. But for right now, we'll be doing that from our computer. And this is slowing down the stream a bit, so let me just go ahead and put that in. That was not what I wanted. And for our replay, folks, people watching this on a replay, you want to go ahead and forward a few minutes ahead, so that way you're not watching me put this info in, and we'll get started with the information shortly. I have one more group that I'll share it in. My own group, I have a private group that I set up for Marketing Tools You Can Use, and that's for people that are looking for some personal training for their business outside of the free training that I provide here on this fan page. So if you're interested in that, definitely send me a message so I can know what business you're building, and then we can work from there, and I'll add you to the group. It's free. It's not any charge to you. There is free training in that group. There will also be some paid training, but that's for people that want to go deeper on a deeper level of what they're what their needs are in terms of their business. It may be having to do with prospecting, blogging, and there's specific tools that I have access to that for a fee, whatever it is, whatever that particular product cost is, you can pay that and then run from there. So today's topic, as you saw, is it's regarding lead attraction, and this is going to be real short because it's really a thing where we're going to pose questions to you to think about what you're doing right now in your business, and to think about the type of people that you're leading to your business. So the title was Lead Attraction, and whether your limited thinking is limiting the type of people that you're bringing into your business. So why do I say that? Everybody knows about, well, I won't say everybody, because some people don't know about the law of attraction. I would definitely take the time to learn more about that. Basically, in a nutshell, your business and what you do, you're looking for people that are looking for you. So what you put out, as most people are saying, to the universe and the world, or social media, on a billboard, is to attract certain people to you through your copywriting, through your posts, pictures, video. But if we limit how we do things in our business, or we don't remove the limit as far as what we do or how we think, that limits basically your leads and your sales. It limits who comes to you. You're actually going to attract people that are like you. So if you have limited thinking and you come upon someone that is either a potential customer or potential business partner to your business, and you go into what you're doing with limited thinking, like to say, I'm going to go meet this person, but they probably don't want what I have. That's a limited thought. we'll see how this goes. That's a limited thought. You need to have yourself open to what you're doing. Go into it with anticipation that something will good come out of it. And if nothing comes out of it, but if nothing comes out of your meeting with that person, then it's not going to be based on your thought on putting the limit. It wasn't for that person. So that one, removing the limits from your thinking helps you absolve you from being in the midst of the process. You leave that to the person that comes upon your advertisement, your blog post, your video, um, your offline meeting. You leave that up to them, not you, because once you put a limit on what you're doing, you're actually going to get that in return. You're going to get a resistance from a person. You're going to get the no's. And granted, if you do the opposite of what I'm saying, which is removing the limit, and then you still get a no, again, when you do remove the limit, it absolves you from that. So here's some things that you want to think about. Are you limiting what you're doing in your marketing? So are you saying, I'm only going to do it this way, and not train yourself, find training to add something on? When you add something on, you're adding something on in the hopes, not necessarily in the hopes, but because what you're currently doing is working, you want to add more. Not, I don't want to do that, or because everyone's doing that, or I just don't want to do that because I don't do that. So like to say you do Facebook, but you don't do Snapchat because, oh, it's for kids and I don't want to do it. That's your limited thinking. You might test it. You might try it out and see if it works. If it doesn't work, then great. That's based on your schedule and how long you do that for. But if it works, if it works and you have two things now, removing that limit, now you have two powerhouses that you can use as opposed to just one that you use all the time. Are you limiting who you speak to? So if you only speak to people, let's just say at a networking event, and you're spinning all over the place, how about going to a smaller meeting of focused people in your niche? How about going to a niche-based type meeting as opposed to a broad meeting where you have so many people and you're in health, but you're talking to people in real estate? Two don't go together. If you're in health and you talk to people at fitness clubs, you talk to people in the hospital industry, that might make a difference than you only speaking to people in real estate, because they don't have an interest in what you're doing, unless you find other ways to get to them. Are you limiting, again, it goes back to your thinking. So those were the outside things that you could do. Now, what about the inside things? How are you thinking? Are you thinking, nobody wants to see me on video? Nobody wants to see me on video. I don't have nothing to say. And I speak here because I speak very highly of that. It reaches a lot of people. So when you think, you don't have anything to say, if you feel passionate, if you saw my video from yesterday, if you feel passionate about what you're doing, then you're going to have plenty to say. But if you know video is a thing, you watch video on social media, it attracts you. Don't you think that it would attract somebody into what you're doing? Now, again, there's techniques and strategies in doing that. That's where you go to learn that. But don't limit yourself and say, I'm not going to do it because I don't have anything to say. You limit yourself. You need to get where somebody can see your stuff on the outside and say, okay, so this is your industry. This is how you want to approach doing your video. Because you have frontal thinking. Somebody that doesn't know what you do, but is given your situation as to what you do, can then give you ideas as to what to do. I do that for a couple of people. I have a couple of clients that I do that for right now. And they didn't never think, oh, I need to go this path. I never thought of doing that. And they've done it, and they've gotten a lot more success than where they were at before. So definitely think about that. Are you limiting in your thinking? Because if you limit your thinking, you're going to limit what you get. Are you limiting in how you market yourself? Are you limiting in who you speak to about what you have? Definitely think about those questions, pose them to yourself. And if you are, think about how to change that. You got to do the opposite of whatever that limited thinking is, and you really want to soul search, because we don't want to keep doing this and not getting anywhere, and then just stop and then just quit because we didn't take the time to sit down and assess what we're doing wrong or what needs to be tweaked. I don't want to say wrong, what needs to be tweaked, and then go about doing it a different way. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Definitely like, comment, and share the video. Definitely leave comments if you're watching this on a replay. I want to hear feedback. If you have questions on things that you want me to talk about in future lives, definitely let me know. If you don't want to comment below, definitely send me a request. And like I say all the time, like the page if you've never liked this page before, and then hit notifications first so you can see when we pop up. Next week, I don't think I'm going to be doing too many Facebook Lives. I'm going to be doing more techniques to show people actual things that they could be doing right now in their business. And I'm probably going to have an upcoming webinar coming up on branding yourself through pictures. Because a lot of people want to use are not aware of free things that we have that you can use to create your own pictures, have you in it, to personalize what you're doing and brand yourself. So until the next video, I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.